I wish God would choose someone besides us Jews." He bowed slightly. "And now, as for me, I want to go home and get some sleep." Members of the team trooped down the steep steps, leaving Saul alone in his one-room flat. A scarlet glow streamed through his open window, falling upon the stack of letters tied with a ribbon on his desk. His Bible was open to the day's passage in Zechariah. Saul switched on the lamp and read again the yellow paper telegram from the Jewish agency, confirming his best friend, Jacob Luzada, had perished in a Nazi death camp. He was glad to be alone. He had not had time to grieve the reality of such a loss. His gaze lingered on the words of Zechariah, "Black fire upon white fire. Up, up, flee from the land of the north, declares the Lord. Escape to Zion." Addressing the bundle of letters, Saul chided, "Why didn't you listen? You paid with your life. Too late you listened." He shook his head. From the prophet Zechariah, he read aloud, "To the nations that plundered you, he who touched the apple of my eye, sing and rejoice, O daughter of Zion. I will come and I will dwell in your midst, declares the Lord. And many nations shall join themselves to the Lord in that day, and they shall be my people. And the Lord will inherit Judah as his portion in the Holy Land, and will again choose Jerusalem." What could this mean? Surely the time for restoration must come. The nation of Israel must be reborn, or there will be no hope left for the people of the book. "God, I will remember this night," Saul said aloud. "It does mean something important." He drew a weary breath as the gloom of the blood moon deepened across the ancient city. Switching off the light, he grasped his Bible tightly to his chest. Lying down on his narrow bed, he fell into a deep sleep. Chapter 1. Present Day. Christmas was American-born Professor Jack Garrison's least favorite season in London. As the world beyond Great Britain seemed to crumble, the Brits' cheerful portrayal of the Charles Dickens holiday spirit was an assault on Jack's senses. Even the late afternoon, working-class Londoners, laden with packages, smiled while crammed into the Bakerloo line tube train. Jack sensed for months he was being followed. He scanned his fellow passengers. Real concern or paranoia? There was no proof, only a vague unease. At age 32, Jack believed the Underground was a cross-section study of London society. A few elite middle-aged travelers in pinstriped suits read the Times. Middle-class faces were concealed behind the latest tabloid headlines. London Sun and Daily Mirror screamed the latest outrages about the American president. Younger eyes of shop clerks and office workers were all fixed on cell phone screens. Jack's cell phone, tucked away within the inside pocket of his navy blue corduroy jacket, was set on airplane mode. Location services off. He wondered who, among his fellow passengers, might be snapping photos of him. The PA announced their arrival at Embankment Tube Station. The train slowed and stopped. Doors slid open. Jack held back as a dozen people stepped off. Then he followed. No one exited behind him. Unreasonable relief. A trio of brass horn players, trumpet, trombone, and tuba performed at the bottom of the Embankment Tube Station escalators. Jack paused and pretended interest as crowds from other trains pushed past. He tossed a 1-pound coin into the musician's collection basket and joined the current of strangers pouring out from a warren of underground tunnels and onto the escalators. The sounds of "God Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen" followed the jostling crowds upward toward the Strand. Jack had not been merry for a very long time, and God seemed very distant indeed. It was only 4:30 p.m., drizzling, and already